Hey, it's Jeremy and Amanda, your family-friendly morning show on 91.3 WCSG. Wanted to take a little extra time to unpack some of the news that we had a chance to share this morning. We had a big announcement at 7:40, and I'll let Amanda recap what that announcement happened to be because it's about her.
Yeah, this is my final week at WCSG, something I've been milling over for a little while now. And God has opened some new doors for me, and I am very sad to say goodbye to the morning show. Not sad to say goodbye to the early wake up, but really excited about some new opportunities that God has for me in the future.
Now, I'm sure a lot of questions that are coming to your mind. First one, maybe to hit the top of the dome, is people are probably wondering where you're going. Now, there are limited details that you can share, but what can you share about that?
I'm going to stay in West Michigan. I love this area. I've had a chance to travel all over the world through my work here at WCSG, and really there's no place like West Michigan. So staying close to home, I'm going to be getting out of radio for the most part and working in the nonprofit space. So still definitely community focused effort, still good community work, just at a different place.
Okay. And just to confirm, like, this is an exciting thing. What are you most excited about as you step into this next chapter?
As I'm thinking through it, I mean, I joke about the early wake up like that. That's a little rough. But my kids have been very independent over the last 12 years that I've been on the morning show. And I think the thing I'm really most excited about, aside from stepping into a new role, is what it means for us personally. A chance to be with my kids in the morning. My youngest is headed into high school in the fall, and you know, a lot of parents say the days are long but the years are short, and I can't reclaim this time. And so just a chance to be able to wake them up in the morning, aside from a text message or a phone call while the news is playing at 6:30, just to make sure they're up and moving for the day. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, we are too. For those of you that might be wondering, like, what's happening with the morning show on the other side of Amanda's departure, I'll be handling things, flying solo for a bit, while the rest of our team works on what the future looks like. So you should be in good hands, and appreciate your support and patience going forward. Amanda, Friday will be closing not only your time with WCSG, but as you look at it, several seasons of that. Overall, about 25 years with WCSG. Almost half of that was on the morning show. But as you look back on the morning show, maybe just share a couple of things that are highlights.
Well, of course, there were lots of cool opportunities to do fun things with events and listeners and having artist visits and all the things. But I really feel like the consistency day to day of just showing up and having open hands and saying, Lord, what is this day going to bring? Because every day is a little bit different. Every day takes its own flavor. And just the opportunity to talk with our listeners, that really is the best part of the job, and some of those relationships that have been developed over time. My kids, for my birthday last week, they bought me a digital photo frame, and I was filling that up this past weekend, and so many pictures, I'm like, I have to put that on there because yes, it's a WCSG thing, but these listeners have become so much more just like family for us. And so that will be what I miss, but also that means we had a really special thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, most people probably do know you from your morning show experience, but maybe just so people understand how far back you've gone, maybe talk about some of your other memorable seasons with WCSG and how they've shaped you.
Well, I started at this station when I was 19 years old. I have kids that are older than that now. Thought that my career was going to be in TV, and then came into this whole Christian radio world and oh wait, that makes a big difference for people. And so started at WCSG, and then moved into His Kids Radio, which was a ministry here for quite some time. Did that for 7 years. Also had some involvement with Way FM, which we had for a while, and then made the return to WCSG back officially in about 2011. Started the morning show in 2012, but it all just kind of meshes together. When I was getting ready to announce my departure, someone said, so when did you start on the air? And I honestly couldn't say, because I hosted Saturday mornings and overnights, and I didn't think back then to put a pin in those days because maybe I thought I would never leave. I don't know.
Sure. Well, as we kind of wrap up, what is a piece of encouragement that you want to leave with the WCSG family? You've always said the listeners are the critical piece, the special part that you get to engage with. You get a chance to share a message.
Wow.
What does that mean?
I think in our culture, it's really easy for people to feel like they don't matter, or they're not important, or they're not a big enough influencer, or they don't have a big enough platform or big enough stage. Just a bit of encouragement I would share is you are seen, you are loved, you matter. Whether you called into the morning show ever or not, like our heart has always been just to help give you a little bit of encouragement as you go through your day. And if you're going through a rough spell right now, or a spell of waiting, or a spell of feeling like things are just unknown and you're confused, God sees you. He has a good plan for you, and He's going to work it out. And you'll probably look back and you'll go, okay, I see in that traumatic moment, or I see in that difficult moment that God was there and He brought me through. And He's done that for me, even in this radio station. Yeah. Just, the way that you and I came together on the morning show was started with trauma, but it's ended up something really good. So God's paying attention to your story, and He's got a really good plan all worked out.
Oh, really great. Thank you for sharing all that. I know this is maybe a little different, a little unique in some departures, because I think in our industry, a lot of people don't get a chance to say goodbye.
Right.
So really grateful for that for you. So just to recap, this is Amanda's last week. Feel free to share your appreciation and comments below, or we do have a fun kudos wall on our website at WCSG.org. And feel free to call in this week as well. We'll do our best to take your call. It could be kind of busy, but we want to hear from you as well. So thank you so much for your support and for your continued support once Amanda is gone. And we're just really grateful to be able to team together with you. I don't know what else do you want to say?
Oh, it takes a team to encourage
thousands.
There you
go. We are stronger together than we could ever be apart. We hope you have a wonderful day.